Hi, I'm Mr. Pavlovich, a student from the milenio University. I'm cursing the English 5 class, and now I'm gonna talk about the Industrial Revolution. We have to talk about a big event who make a big impact on the human history, so I choose this one. This period began in the Great Britain in the 18th century. During this time, an economic, social, and technological transformation was sweeping across the nation as manual labor was being replaced by machines and industrialization. This shift had been made possible by the crucial invention of the steam engine. The mechanization of production moved from small scale artisanal work to mass factory production, which was taking off in the textile, the mining, and the metallurgical industries. The economy shift from being focused on agriculture to being dominated by the industries, as factories were continuing to produce goods at an unprecedented rate. So, the Industrial Revolution has, pardon, the Industrial Revolution had profound consequences, and I want to focus on three of the most significant aspects. The first one is urbanization and migration. This shift from farm to factory led to a massive migration from the countryside to the cities. Rapid urban growth concentrated heavy labor in factories, creating a new working class. The second one is working conditions. Despite, despite new machinery, the human factor remained essential. From a perspective, for my perspective, management of this new workforce was improvised. The conditions were so demanding and the hours such that they were excessively long, which was causing significant depression and anxiety among the workers. The third aspect I, I found was social stratification and crime. The rapid emergence of a new urban working class mean people often had to pay high rents for poor housing, even as they had been working long hours in factories. This environment contributed to such a significant sorry, such a significant increase. A urban crime social reformer began demanding change. Okay, what I would have done differently if I have been an influential figure at that time, I would have championed some significant change, like allowing migration and supporting agriculture. I would have advocate for measures to slow the mass migration to cities. While new industries were vital, agriculture should not have been neglected. A more balanced economic approach would have mitigated some of the extreme social pressures, improving working conditions and mental health. That is another one. I believe the most critical failing was the lack of reward for workers' welfare. I would have implemented a regulation to limit working hours and improve safety standards. Furthermore, as psychologist, I would have been launched public awareness campaigns focusing on individual mental health. Measures I know were non-exist at the time but desperately needed. So, my conclusion for a better future, the change I propose will have been influencing the future for decades. A focus on worker well-being from the outset would have enabled us to progress more quickly toward the robust labor conditions we have today. Already, modern societies have established protective contracts, and the culture of mental health awareness has been flourishing from several years now. My wish for the future generations is that we learn from history. By the time the next global transformation arrives, I hope we will have already developed systems that ensure progress is always balanced with human well-being. In 100 years, we will have been benefit from these lessons for no long time. Inequality will be a distant memory. Thank you and see you later.